So hi everyone, Caroline and Sam are here, and we wanted to make this quick video to answer some questions that we received, a very quick FAQ, and also to, if you are considering this, answer the question of, is this for you?
Yeah.
Is this going to benefit you? And you know, who and what walks of life are welcome here?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go through the questions and then we're going to answer them for you.
Perfect.
So the first question we received was, how long are the sessions, the duration of the yoga sessions and the duration of the coaching sessions?
Yeah, they're each an hour, I would say. I mean, they should be kept to 60 minutes because I realized, like, after doing some 90-minute sessions that you do tend to kind of like lose that sacred space. And one of the most beautiful part of meeting up in this way is when everybody is focused and blessing the circle kind of with their presence. And I think 1 hour is about the right amount for us to do that. That doesn't mean that if we're going through something, we won't just cut it off at 60 minutes. We will make sure that everybody lives in a good space, but that should be the rule of thumb, I think. Or Sama?
Yes, 60 minutes is the golden hour, right? I've done 90 minutes before as well, and I think you're right, it loses that, it begins to get tiring and exhausting after a while, especially yoga. If you are going at it for 90 minutes, then we might come up with some workshops maybe now and again, maybe every few months, that will be 90 minutes plus, maybe 2 hours or something. If for those kind of things where you are focused on learning a specific topic, longer durations is fine, but for something this is going to be twice weekly, right? And we also don't want to take up too much time from your day. We want this to be, you know, in, out, you're getting the support you need, and then you're going on with your day.
Perfect. 1 hour, that's it.
Yes.
Guys.
Yeah. So the next question is, what do I need for my yoga session? So we're going to send you links with what you need exactly, but just to quickly recap, you will need a yoga mat. If you don't have a yoga mat to start with, that's okay. You can use the carpet, or you can use a towel, some kind of exercise mat. But if you want to be, you know, doing this every week, a yoga mat is vital. And it does need to be a yoga mat and not any other kind of mat, because of the thickness of the mat itself and the length, of course. What else do you need? You bring a water bottle, bring a towel if you'd like. You can bring some cushions and blankets if you'd like. Wear comfortable clothing. Make sure that your laptop or device has a good internet connection, and make sure that you're placing it in a position where we can see your whole body. I think that's all you'd need. Yes. Next question. Are the sessions going to be on a web portal?
Nope. We're not recording them. There might be a need to do that. If we notice that that's going to be, we will inform everyone that we're recording and get everyone's permission, I think, in that sense, right? No, this is absolutely private and intimate between all of us.
Yes. Yes. And they will be on Zoom.
Zoom live. Yeah.
Yes.
So coaching, spiritual emotional coaching is Mondays, 19 CET, and yoga is Thursday, 19 CET.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what walks of life, or what specific problems that clients usually face can be brought into sessions to heal?
I mean, like we said in the other video, if you know you have a serious trauma you're working through, go to a licensed trauma therapist to do that. But apart from that, I think, you know, all the juicy topics, from finding your one true love and preparing your psyche for really carrying that frequency to, you know, I am not happy in my job and I really need support to just find that part of me that knows what I want to do, has the courage to speak up, can change that situation, you know, slowly but surely. All things that concern women, like how to be a woman when you have children that take up all your time and you seem to only be fulfilling other people's needs. whatever it is, right? Finding our sensuality again, living our sexuality, finding life purpose, finding a financial stability for ourselves that feel good to us. Sama, what more do you have
Yes,
in?
essentially, I think you covered it all. I mean, essentially, if you look at any area of your life and you're unhappy with it, we can help you,
Yeah.
right? Because any area of your life, anything that is upsetting you is, if we really hone in on it, goes back to your relationship with yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what we're focusing on, right? All we're doing is guiding you into a place where you are happy with yourself. And when you're happy with yourself, the life that you attract will look and be different.
I love how you said that. Yes, it is always about an abandoned part of yourself that needs to be loved, witnessed, and loved. And when that part releases its energy again, that energy will catapult you forward into the next step necessary. And it's always just about that next step. It's only just about that one upset you have right now, witnessing it, feeling it, and then that released energy will just make you naturally and spontaneously take that next step. So that's what we do. Nothing more, actually.
That's it.
You can do that with anything that pops up in your life.
Exactly. Yeah.
Except for maybe hangovers. They have to just be lived through and eat.
Oh, okay. Do you give homework?
Yeah, I think we might. I mean,
We
it
might.
won't like the excessive journaling prompts or shit like that. But if both of us feel like, if I feel like having fresh flowers for you, something like that. I'm just saying something to just have freshly cut roses every day that you can just allow yourself to smell that. If I feel like that's something for somebody that's a good thing to do, then I might say that. I don't think we'll have, you know, in my case, like every day you have to, wake up every morning and do these affirmations. No, that
Mhm.
unless somebody requires something like that to align their day, yeah, I'd be
Right.
very happy to feel into that with that person. But no real homework. No, this is just spontaneous. You come in, you talk from the heart, we look at it, we witness it, we love it, it will dissolve into this presence, and you're ready to take the next step. That's what it's about for you, Sama.
I mean, since the yoga is at the moment we're starting with only once a week, I would highly, highly recommend that you go and practice these. After a while, as we start to, as you learn the correct movements and the correct alignment in the movements, I would recommend that you practice these in your own time as well, just to get the best results. And by
It's
best
not
results,
actually
I mean to
homework, is it?
exactly. It's not homework,
I feel
but
that.
it's about you incorporating these into being a part of your life rather than just something you do on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's not required, is what I'm gonna say. I think a lot of people are like, oh, do I have time for you to even do this? This is so.
exactly. It's not going to be, we don't want to take up your life. We don't want to take over your life with this, right?
Just want to support. Yeah.
Exactly. It's
What
just,
you need, I think, for people, it's like what they need. They will take out of that what they need. If somebody gets really excited about that kind of yoga and stuff, they will do it, right?
exactly.
Don't be
You're
afraid that
completely
there will be
free with
something you
this.
have to do, or otherwise
Yes,
it's not going to work out. No, not at all.
exactly.
I heard a question which was, I'm very shy about, I would actually love to join, but I'm very shy and I don't like speaking up. And also I'm, she was Austrian and she didn't know if she could speak enough English. She speaks very good English, but this is a thought that she's having, like that could be uncomfortable for her. And I will just say that there will be no pressure to speak up. I think that just joining, if you feel someplace in your heart that you would like to be part of something like this, there will be no forcing.
Mhm.
I won't stand there with a stick and go, now you have to speak. Petra, tell me, what is your biggest fear and what hurts the most? No, like you speak up when you feel the need. When your heart needs support, then you will say something. And I think usually these circles are so loving and it's such a loving and caring space. You gain a lot of confidence just from watching others share. And that creates its own dynamic. And after a little while, I mean, I remember my first group coaching a few years back, I was super shy the first 2 times. And then the threshold was overcome, and I just, it couldn't stop me from talking, right? So I think a lot of people will maybe feel afraid of stepping in if they haven't done this before into a group work like this. But let me tell you, it is really powerful. It's really kind. And it's so nice to have these people to share your journey with, who will know you at the deepest level. They will carry you. They will want your best. They will want your success. They will want you, to hear your stories, to support you where you're going through. And it's just a beautiful feeling to have that in your life. Yeah.
Amazing. It's really just as you begin to get more comfortable and get to know the people around you in your group, that wanting to share and speak will be natural, but there will never be any pressure to do that.
No pressure. Fuck, man. We have enough pressure as it is. All the shoulds. We're also going to learn to just look at
Throw them
them.
out the window.
Throw them out the window.
The next question is, how big are the groups?
We actually, that I have to be honest, we don't know. Like, it could be 4 people, could be 12 people. Could be more. I don't know. I would guess that they would be around 10. What do you think, Sama?
I think 10 people is a good number, around that amount. And if it starts to grow bigger than that, then we will obviously divide the groups so that we can give everyone adequate support.
I've been, there have been 40 people, and it's also been really nice because you always heal with the others. It seems to be a kind of spiritual law like that when someone picks up, they hold the key for the whole group. That's the exact thing that a lot of people are going through, or that's an angle of somebody's upset that they haven't looked at yet. And it's exactly that, and going through the healing process with the others that actually sets your system going as well. So it actually really doesn't matter how big the group is. I trust that, the group will be, it's always spiritually guided.
It will find its place.
It will find its space. It will find its right people, space, its right number. And
I'm not worried about that at all. I firmly believe that it will settle on its own, on where it's best. And the last question is, how are the group session and yoga aligned and linked? How would they mutually be able to support me?
We actually spoke about that in the last, but do you want to go through that quickly?
Yeah, so we did speak about it in the last one. So if you want to click on that video, you'll get a more detailed response. But essentially, we are targeting this holistically. Right, we are focusing on the coaching and the aspect of working with you, working with your psyche, identifying blocks and upsets in your heart and mind, and healing those on the level of coaching, right? On finding which parts of you feel lacking of love in some way, feeling neglected in any way, and then empowering you to love yourself in that space. And then the yoga aspect aligns with that in the sense of all of these emotions are also deeply embedded in your body, right? In your muscles, in your tissues, in the fascia, in the organs. Like they're everything that you're experiencing is also suppressed in the body. And so what we do with the yoga is invite movement to release these. And it's not just about releasing these emotions, but just allowing you to live a fuller life, right? Bringing in that movement also improves your confidence, not just by the movement, but by building flexibility, building strength.
Just being in your body.
Exactly, being conscious and reconnecting with your body.
We're not in our bodies, like we're just like writing all day long, or sitting, or in our heads, creating and recreating problem solving our mental body is so pressured all the time, and we want to get that reset. Spiritually we're going to learn to be more in our hearts and wombs, but as women we need to be in our bodies. Our bodies is our temple, not our brain. It's our bodies that knows us, that it stores all of our blue DNA, soul blueprint, that wants to live and become that person we were supposed to be, so to speak. And we have to then release the shit that's stuck there in the hips, in the muscles, in the tensions we have, and release those tensions so it will work double whammy, this
Yes.
thing. That's why we created it this way, because we, as women, I mean, we're so stuck in our heads usually. There's so many problems we think we have to solve, and so many fears, so much anxiety, so many thoughts. And in order to get out of that and kind of speed up the journey, which it actually will do, is to learn to also be in our bodies and release, just on a pure physical level, to release those stored emotions and negative beliefs. It's genius. We do both. Okay.
Perfect. That's all the questions we received.
It's 150 euro for now. It's really cheap. If I have to say it myself, we decided to do it this cheaply. Usually one coaching session a week is 150. But we know that a lot of people that we want to help will be probably in a strained financial situation. And in order for those people who we really want to help go on this journey to be able to afford it, we put it on 150 euro for 2 sessions a week. So that's
that's like 1875 euros per class.
Oh, it is. I haven't even counted that out. Sounds
yeah, I calculated it. It's amazing.
Yeah. Only because she told us, the great she, the divine feminine, who really wants to take space again in the world in a whole new way. We all know we're shifting paradigms from the, hope that's the word, my English is sometimes a little bit weird, from the patriarchal control mind, fear mind, to the mind of the heart. The mind of the heart is the great feminine heart. So yeah, it's going to be a breakthrough. That's what we're here for. That's what we allow
That's
ourselves.
the intention.
Yeah. And it's not about us. It's just that we've done this work so long that we know how to bring consciousness to that place, how to allow greater guidance through us. I can have a completely shitty day, still be working on my stuff, but when I have a client or when I hold space for somebody, that greater thing always comes through anyway. So it's not about us being perfect or leading absolutely perfect lives. No, it's about us having come to a place where we trust this journey and the great she, 100%, that's what it's about. And the certainty is where we will hold you so that you can also come to that space for yourself.
Perfectly said.
All right.
No more to add.
Great to start it with you.
I can't wait to start it with you. Yeah, let's do this.
So everyone, sign up and see you soon.
We'll see you soon. Lots of love.